When it comes to living well, luxury goods usually go to exemplify how irrational some wealthy people's spending behaviors can be. However, throughout the last decade alone, there have been 10 items that really left an impression and raised the standards to its utmost height. Here's a few things that may catch you by surprise when it comes to the price they actually sold for. Welcome everybody, this is 10 of the most expensive things in the world today. Number 1. Automobili Pininfarina's Battista Anniversario Electric Hypercar. What better way to commemorate Pininfarina's 90th year anniversary than to create one of the most exclusive, expensive, and luxurious hypercars in the world? They spared no expense as they encapsulated the 2020 Battista Anniversario, Italy's first pure electric Hyper GT. And with only 5 in existence, this truly is one of a kind. This limited edition version of the standard Battista comes in 3 colors: Sestriere White, Antonelliano Gray, and Pininfarina's signature Iconica Blue. It also boasts unique features such as a unique self-adapting rear wing, a revised carbon fiber front splitter, side blades, and a rear diffuser, ensuring the Anniversario stays caressing the ground, stunting a maximum of 1,900 horsepower that is collectively powered by 4 electric motors and fed by a 120 kilowatt battery pack, creating such a force to bring you from 0 to 60 miles per hour in less than 2 seconds. Automobili Pininfarina created the Battista Anniversario with all these astonishing and highly unique features for an easy grand total of $2.9 million. Number 2. Isabella Islay Whiskey. Polls tend to point towards people's idea of luxuriously becoming inebriated to the retirement dream of sipping margaritas along a secluded coast off some private island. However, the Isabella Islay Whiskey redefined this in 2011 by becoming available to purchase in the worldwide market. First proposed in 2010 by the luxury beverage company in Kolwola Chambers, Austria, this 24-ounce of very old single malt cask strength Islay whiskey that's encased in an English crystal decanter sells for a whopping $6.2 million. This price tag is procured by the 8,500 diamonds, nearly 2 whole bars of pure white gold, and roughly 300 individual rubies that encrust the crystal decanter. When a single bottle costs nearly 22 times the amount of a newly built average American home, it is clear to see that this one may be more about the special occasions and even appearances rather than the whiskey itself. Thankfully to those who purchase it, refills are included. Number 3. The History Supreme Solid Gold Super Yacht. The History Supreme is easily declared the world's most expensive and luxurious super yacht for all of its significant features. Owned by Malaysian business magnate and investor Robert Koch, this one-of-a-kind solid gold super yacht was encased in 10,000 kilograms of gold and platinum and has a price tag of $4.8 billion, taking a total of 3 years to complete and entailing the rarest of riches and artifacts such as a meteorite rock wall, a T-Rex fossil, liquor bottles adorned with rare 18.5 karat diamonds, and the master suite displaying a vast Aqua Vista panoramic aquarium wall embroidered with 24 karat gold. No attention to detail was missed down to the gold-plated anchor. There is nothing history has in comparison to this gem of the sea when it comes to selling lavishly. Number 4. Folgore Nocturnus by Tebaldi. When it comes to the value of luxurious items, the attention to detail and rarity of the materials sets the price. One small unique diamond can skyrocket any novelty item if crafted flawlessly. The Folgore Nocturnus pen is an exemplary example of this terminology, as it displays how even the most mundane daily utensils we use can fetch expense. Even the name of the pen itself shows how magnificent it is. In Latin, Folgore translates to dazzling brilliance or radiance, and Nocturnus meaning night. Tebaldi of Florence elegantly crafted the Fulgur Nocturnus with 945 black diamonds and 123 rubies, along a 5.5-inch by 1-inch fountain-style pen protruding a solid red gold nib. With only one in existence in such a divine design, it sold for $8 million at a Shanghai charity auction, making it the most expensive pen in the world today. Number 5. Patek Philippe watch. When it comes to the wealthiest of wardrobes and accessories, timepieces have always bared the biggest burden of cost. Largely known competitors as Rolex or Richard Milles has carried the foremost exclusive and luxurious watches, holding the largest price records throughout the past decades. However, in 2019, a Patek Philippe watch destroyed the previous world record set by Rolex's Daytona limited edition timepiece by a staggering $31 million, nearly doubling the Rolex's previous held title. This truly one-of-a-kind Patek Philippe Grandmaster chime sold at an auction in Geneva, being held for Duchenne muscular dystrophy. It is no wonder why the only one is engraved in the salmon-colored face, as it carries 4 spring barrels that drive 20 complications, powering unique features such as 4-digit year display and a day and night indicator. Number 6. Signed original pair of Nike Air Jordan 1s. Shoes in the recent decade have been becoming increasingly expensive, as well-known artists have dropped their own redefined styles. However, in 2020, one particular pair of 36-year-old shoes rocked sneaker culture as an original signed pair of Nike Air Jordan 1s sold at auction. Michael Jordan has been regarded as one of the best and most popular basketball players of all time, even after officially retiring in 2003 from the Chicago Bulls. Nike sponsored Jordan, his own brand, in 1984 and made the style brand Air Jordans available to the public in 1985. $560,000 was the final locked-in anonymous bid for his signed original pair of sneakers, making them the most expensive sneakers in the world today. Number 7. Claude Monet's Mules masterpiece. Claude Monet was an admired French artiste whose exceptional artwork has been admired throughout the decades since he perished in the late 1920s. Monet's works have continued to impact artists and still inspire modern culture to this day. This was exemplified in late 2019 as Monet's Haystack series, the Mules painting, was held for auction by Sotheby's Impressionist and Modern Art Evening Sale and was auctioned off at an astonishing $110.7 million. A beautiful piece that simply depicts a dusk-driven sky, complementing scattered haystacks along the countryside. Number 8. Movie prop, Robbie the Robot. There have been many outlandish purchases and auctions all over the world. Number 8 comes in as a novelty movie prop from the 1956 sci-fi film Forbidden Planet. The initial cost to put Robbie together in 1956 was $125,000, originally created by a team of MGM designers for its role in Forbidden Planet. Robbie the Robot quickly became a beloved icon and made an appearance in several other popular programs, such as The Addams Family and The Twilight Zone. Put to rest in the early 1970s in a museum, till Robbie was recently sold amidst an auction for $5.375 million to an enthused collector. Number 9. Kennedy's Winter White House in Palm Beach, Florida. It's fair to say that the Kennedys are seen as U.S. royalty, as his descendants still play important roles throughout the government today. Hopefully, they won't miss what was known as the former Kennedy's Winter White House, located in Palm Beach, Florida, as it sold at roughly $70 million in early 2020. According to public records, this historical home has 15,347 square feet of living space, including 11 bedrooms and 12 fully refurbished bathrooms. With 200 feet of beachfront along the coast, this beautiful piece of historical land is paired with a tennis court and swimming pool. While under the Kennedy name, the Winter White House was not used only for vacationing. It was also the location for a variety of government and political planning. Number 10. Lion's Blood Tibetan Mastiff. Dogs are often considered man's best friend. Throughout history, dogs have even been held in higher regards and act as a status symbol as some ancient civilizations like Hinduism, Islam, and ancient Egypt have worshipped them. The same goes to show in modern-day China, as the lion's blood Tibetan Mastiff has been dubbed as a status symbol and is held in such high regard that it is even compared to China's nationally adored pandas. This Tibetan Mastiff breed was labeled lion's blood by breeders due to its enormous size and mane. That's so resembling a wild lion. In 2014, a 1-year-old purebred was sold for what translates to $2 million US, making it the most expensive man's best friend in the world. Wow, did you catch that? Make sure to click subscribe and turn on your notifications so you can catch our next week's piece of exciting activities happening around the world. Hidden news, massive current events, and fun to know facts that will expand your thinking and surprise you.